what's up? So I wanted to do this video because I'm less than 40 minutes away from the clinic in which I'll be getting my teeth done. I haven't told anyone. It's something that I made a decision to do on my own. I just told my mom. It's something that I always wanted to do, and I always known that I was beautiful, but I always had, like, you know, tooth problems. It just runs in my family. And now that I'm able to, I'm getting my teeth done. And it's also about 13, 14 days away from my 30th birthday. So this is my birthday gift to myself. I just want to go ahead and do a vlog so I can bring y'all with me and I can just remember this process. Praying all goes well. I'm praying all goes well.
At the light, turn right onto Aragon Avenue.
Okay, so I decided to take me a little break before I got back on the road to go home, and I just want to speak more about my experience. Okay, so my first impression was the office was very clean, and it was very, like, what I call swanky. Nice furniture, the girls were very nice. Overall, I would say, as far as customer service and appearances, it was a great experience. You know, I've seen a lot of other, I can barely talk still because I'm still numb. So if I'm holding my mouth like this, I'm still getting used to my teeth, and that's number one. And I'm still kind of numb, so excuse me and excuse my appearance. I'm trying to get my blood circulating because I've been sitting on my butt all day. So again, excuse me. Anyway, yeah, so the office is very nice. I think the building on the outside is like a if you kind of one of those feast with your eyes people like me, you'll probably be a little scared or a little skeptical about going in there because it looked like your typical, like, Miami. Anybody who's from Florida or who's been to Florida, Miami, they know Miami look very run down. No matter what part of the town that you're in, Miami is a beach town. It's very populated. It's a heavy tourist attraction. So Miami looked very weathered. So same for this building, no different. The building looked very old. It looked very run down. Well, I ain't gonna say run down. Look, just old, you know. But everybody was professional from the parking up until I got into the front office with the front office staff and the back office staff. So that was a good thing. Looks can be very deceiving because it really wasn't. It really was a pretty pleasant experience as far as looks. Now let's talk about the clinical experience. When I got back to do my X-rays, I did my X-rays. I did have to wait about maybe 15-20 minutes before my X-rays got did. That's the only time I think in my whole experience that I had to wait, which was not bad at all in comparison to what a lot of other people go through. So I had to wait a little bit for that. And then when the doctor came in who talked to me about my treatment plan, he let me know I would need to have my gums cut down, which is a gingoplasty, because I have a very gummy smile. He wanted to cut some of my gums down. You know, I had to, you know, of course we talked about extractions and replacing those teeth that's now missing, you know, and things like that. So he talked to me about my treatment plan. He was really nice. He was very quick. You could tell he one of those doctors that's probably been doing this type of thing for a while. Yeah, so you can tell he's been doing it for a while. So I ain't gonna lie, he was a little rush. If you one of those people that's super, like, in depth and you want people to pay you the utmost attention, then he might not be a doctor that's for you. But he was real quick, real straight, you know, but he was nice. So I was transferred to another room to start my treatment, which consisted of gingoplasty and my veneers, of course. Just to give you some more information, I got composite. Ooh, that's a big lizard. Look. I chose to get resin composite veneers because this is my first go round, and I didn't want to commit to something so permanent just yet. Like, you know, even though these are permanent, porcelain is permanent. Like, porcelain is the ultimate goal. I think eventually I will, you know, switch out my resins, you know, for porcelains in few years, but I want to get started and do this first. Just so for those people that's watching that don't know the difference, resin is a different material and it's done right there in office, whereas porcelain takes a few visits because they have to shape the porcelain material to your teeth. and they have to bond it that way. So yeah, so it's just that's the difference, but both are considered veneers. These are composite resin veneers. My veneers were 4,000. I believe that they were worth it. Let's get back into the clinical stuff. So this is my only complaint about my whole visit. When he came in and did my anesthesia, homeboy had about 40 syringes, and syringes, and he did not show me no mercy. You know how sometimes they be like, okay, this will be a little pinch or whatever. They kind of give you the medicine slow. Homeboy was like, boom, 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 boom. I'm talking about, I was literally crying. And I'm a person who has a high threshold for pain, but the way he was hitting my gums with the anesthesia, and he was like not waiting for the lidocaine to kick in or nothing. He would just hit me like boom, 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 boom. I'm talking about he wouldn't stop it. He would just hit me. I think he was just trying to hurry up and get started, which I understand. But if I have anything to complain about, I do wish he was a little bit more patient with the anesthetic process. I look janky as hell. Oh well, y'all know I'm fine. So stop playing with her. Anyways, yeah, so I wish he would have been a little bit more gentle with me. Again, I had tears coming out my eyes. I was crying because he was hitting me so quickly and so many times with that anesthesia. I almost feel like I got too much. That's my only complaint about the process, if I'm going to complain about anything. But again, I believe he was moving with urgency because they like to try to get people in and try to get you going and get your treatment started. You know, people are, you know, whatever. But that was my only complaint. So boom, he do that. He explained what he's gonna do, which at that time he was doing the gingioplasty, which is to cut down on the gums. He told me I would smell something like it was burning, you know, whatever. So not to complain or whatever about that, because that's what I would smell. So he went ahead and did that. He got me cleaned up. He did the gum contouring. I didn't feel a thing. And then came time for the veneers. The lady, she was kind of stone-faced, but she was polite. She was one of those people you could tell, like, you can't really read her like you could read other people. Like, so I didn't know how to feel about my tech at first, who was doing my veneers, or the doctor. I'm like, okay. She was asking me if I was okay. She was polite, I would say that. She was just like kind of straight-faced. But when homegirl got started, she didn't even play. She went straight. The process took about 3 hours, I would say. She was very, very detailed. She kept asking me, you know, if I felt anything. She wasn't rushing. She took her time, and I feel like she did very good work. I'm very happy for these to be composite veneers. Like, they're not jumping out my mouth. Like, I don't feel like I look like Donkey from Shrek. Like, I'm not used to them, and I'm still numb, so I'm talking a little funny, but she really did do a great job. So overall, I would say my experience was a 10 out of 10. The anesthesia was my only complaint, but that's only one complaint. That's one complaint. I'll give a 3-month update on my veneers, eating with them and things like that. I'm a little sore right now. I'm starting to come down off the anesthesia. I'm taking a walk because with my drive coming from home and then just sitting through that process, I haven't had no blood flow. So I'm just taking a walk right now and getting hydrated and things like that before I hit the road and go home. But I would say my experience was a 10 out of 10 experience, and I really cannot complain. I highly recommend Hollywood Perfect Smile for your veneer needs. Thank y'all for watching, and have a great day.